camera is naturally love when that happens. Get my fat forehead. That's really bright, actually. I should close those blinds. I'm too far away. I'm actually gonna get my ass up out of my shirt. This. On the screen. Where's that bitch? There we go. Now I don't have giant lights. Fucking blinding lights in my face. Hello everyone. It's been a while. I've been doing stuff. This is cold. How is this cold? I've just made it. So basically today, I need to get rid of that. Not all of it though, actually. I need that gone. The music thing. Small ones? No, it was one of the big ones. But yeah, I want to decorate this railway. Because I had a horrible masochistic idea to build yet another railway, which we all know how that went last time, so great. Love that for myself. It's not awful, actually. It's not as bad as the last one. I think it's only like 1,000 blocks. Whereas, obviously, last time it was like 5,000. So it's not as bad. But yes, so we have an train station now. I have decorated interior. It's very nice. We did that over on a Twitch stream. I think it was like last week. This is the first time I've actually logged back into the world since then. Well, no, actually, I did a bit of railway work the other day. But basically, we have the railway. It's going to go to the new kind of industrial area. Cuts through here. I've done quite a bit terraforming on the paths, and where I couldn't, I've started to build some bridges. We don't talk about that bridge. That one's... yeah, that one's there. There's going to be another bridge here, which I haven't had the motivation to start yet. This is one of the bits I want to work on today. I want to replace that lava pool with like a water area and then make a river going through this bit under the bridge. We want to do some like custom trees, that kind of stuff. Obviously pave underneath the paths and stuff. We need another bridge here, and then maybe if I have time to kind of start the tunnel off, because there's also then a big tunnel going through the mountain here. We have this really long curved bit, which then comes out into the dark forest, which this isn't going to be the end of the track. So this is going to go over this river, which means we need another bridge. And it's going to go to about the middle of this area. And we need to deforest a bunch of this. So that's going to happen eventually, but that's probably going to be for the next video that I deal with this end. For now, I just kind of want to get some decorations down in the railway. Like, I want to do just like little points of interest, like, you know, maybe like a little farmhouse, maybe like some boulders, some custom trees. Obviously pave underneath the tracks themselves. Some fences, some retaining walls, all that kind of stuff. Just little things to see as you're riding the railway, as well as the bridges, because obviously this is not that exciting, this bit in particular. This area needs the most work. But I need to go and consult the storage situation as to A, what we're going to pave underneath the railroad, because I don't actually know yet. I was just thinking of doing coarse dirt, is what I've done here. But I might change it out for something else. I don't really know. I don't want to go too crazy, because we all know what happened last time I went too far with the railway. The video took me 4 months to make. However, the coarse dirt situation that's nowhere near enough. But, you know, if we have, like, say this... What could you potentially do with the edges? Because I kind of want to do something and then blend it in. So actually, what if we did... How would it look if we maybe did granite and coarse dirt together? It's not an awful combination. Maybe a chipped variant of granite would look better. Like the sanded, or maybe even this. It's sanded. And then maybe we chip the coarse dirt as well. Can you even chip this? No. You have to use regular dirt. So I just don't really like how this looks in terms of colour. Dripstone, actually. Do I have any dripstone? I also need to turn this music down, actually. It's quite loud. I also still have the Twitch follower goal in the top. Whoops, let's get rid of that as well. Because I just turned everything on by accident. We'll try this and this together, maybe. Yeah, they're nice enough colours. And then we probably will do patches of coarse dirt. So we got a nice straight bit over here, actually. Let's test it over here. We'll just rip up like a couple blocks of this. Like, I know I can use the rollers and stuff, but I'm just going to do that when I'm doing it in bulk. Just for testing, I'll do it manually. So actually, we'll do like 2 tests. We'll do one with the coarse dirt, like I originally planned. Maybe some path blocks as well. Because the way I kind of do this is I just kind of do some broad strokes and then... Literally, I'm not even going to go too crazy with it. I just want it to look acceptable. And then this one will go... granite underneath. And a bit of this. And a bit of this. And then we'll just throw that there. The dirt looks way better, doesn't it? So much better. Ugh. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Still haven't installed FreeCam, by the way. Will I? Probably not. How have I turned on that? There we go. I just don't really know what to do to make it look, like, really good, you know? I'm trying to remember my railway in Create the Server, because I did something really cool there, and I can't for the life of me remember what block palette I used. There's a good chance actually in my screenshots, or my thumbnails actually folder, because I haven't got rid of any of them. Project Create Streams, CTS. I have a screenshot of what I did there. I know y'all can't see this, you have to give me a sec here. Man, I made some fucking baller thumbnails for this series. I think the best one I've got is that, which is kind of like... So I use rocky dirt and coarse dirt. Which I don't think I have rocky dirt in this. Let's soon find out, actually. Holy moly, I do. Okay. Yeah, because in CTS I did this, where I used this rocky dirt. Let's just clean up the inventory. And then did coarse dirt on the side. Oh, I put my rails away as well. Oops. Like, and that looks okay. It's just really expensive on the dirt. I'm not gonna lie. There is probably a better block we can use for this, which I think it's a gravel variant. I can't remember if it's a dirt or a gravel one. I think it's gravel. There's like a really nice block in chipped, which is like halfway between coarse dirt and gravel. Oh, I already have some. This stuff. Yeah, dirty gravel. This stuff looks great. I suspect this will probably look really good. And then maybe even... It's going to be difficult to do. I might even just have a line of it in the middle of normal gravel. Because I don't want to have to go through and manually mix it up. But that creates enough... like, gradient. I think we have our plan. Which means I need about 7 billion gravel, which shouldn't be too bad, actually. I think I should be able to just hijack part of the iron farm to do that. Actually, let me just grab backpack then. This has a stack upgrade in it, sure, that'll do. I forgot they had this, not gonna lie. And if I then just grab a funnel, I think I should be able to just whack a funnel on this, because I don't need this immediately. Like, this is fine. I have more than enough iron currently, and there's so much andesite in the barrels, I can live without this for a couple of minutes. So if I just whack that there with that there, that's just going to start picking up all of that gravel. And I can also even just manually make some at the base. But I will just leave that there for now to build up. Because it should go pretty quick. Actually, you know what? I got my warpstone. That'll be easier. This thing was such a pain in the ass to make, by the way. I hope you know. Look at this. Ugh. I have to make Fluix, which is all this crap. Plus bottles of XP. It's just... ugh. Pain. Alright, we'll just load up on a bunch of gravel in here too. I could actually do with upgrading that barrel. Basic tier, sure. Just get a bit more in there. Cobblestone is not a difficult thing to produce, can't lie. Okay. So we got a bunch of gravel on the way. Ooh, stuff. Okay. Let that run. And while that's going, I'm probably gonna need... I might not need that much dirt, actually. Because I'll get a lot back as I'm digging. But either way, let's just set up the rollers. Because I need those. So I need coarse dirt, gravel, and dirty gravel. I have like 2 trains. I've got this little guy, he's going to be my main train. And then this is the utility train. This is the one that it's built as a brick. So I can then attach anything to it. Including like having contraption controls and both ways, storage. It's very handy actually. So if you put 5 of these on. Ooh, I'm not going to be able to do it like this actually, am I? Because if I put that there, all of them are going to want to be gravel. Which means we'll have to stagger them. That's really awkward, actually. Okay. We're going to have to run them like this. So these ones will be coarse, those will be gravel. Nope. They'll be dirty gravel. The outside ones will be coarse dirt. Clay blocks and pave on all of them. Yeah. Cool. And we also just want to glue that on actually. Sweet. So that's glued on. Turn those off for now. And then we'll get to work on loading this up with materials. Which actually, I will do the horse dirt first, because I've got loads of stuff for this. That'll do for that. And then, yeah, I just need loads of gravel. Oh, that'll do. Oh, that's not actually the quickest in the world. I should put a, I keep meaning to put a warp stone downstairs as well. Let's put gravel in this one. That's a full barrel. That'll do. Okay. I want to get 2 barrels of coarse, 2 barrels of dirty, and 1 of normal. It's like a full barrel for each roller. And then we can get to work. It's going to need a lot of manual adjustment afterwards, though. Which is going to suck. Whee. How much you got? I think it's actually faster just to manually grab things. This farm is not as quick as I remember it being. Oh well. Unless there might be... Can I actually, just a random thought, can I craft flint into gravel? No. I was almost certain I had a data pack where you could use 4 flint to craft a piece of gravel, but guess not. Because I've got like 50,000 gravel at a vault over there. Like in that bit, in the iron farm bit. Don't know what really would know what I'm doing with it, but it'll be handy if I could turn it back into gravel. How much we got in here? There's a bunch. Craft all. I could actually do with, in this world, you know, one thing that I don't have that I could actually genuinely do with is just a normal cobblestone farm. Because like all of the cobble I have is just from mining and random crap, but I go through it really quickly actually. To assemble this actually. Okay, so we'll turn this way. Notice what you did to Jungle? Oh, he's wearing headphones. Excellent. Let's actually just make another bit of rail here, and we'll just shove that on there for now. I'm going to try and get this as far back as I can. No, flip. There we go. I think I've actually put this backwards, you know. Oh, is this going to rip out my thing? No. Wait, why is that on? There we go. Yeah, I'll just do that last bit manually. I am curious to see how it handles these diagonals. Okay. That's alright. That's not bad. I do want to slow this down actually, because I think it's missing blocks there. Oh, and that's another thing. If I'm going over a thing, I need to put support underneath it. That's a problem for later, Skeej. You know what? I don't want to deal with that right now. I will deal with that later. Okay. Now we're just playing a fun game of Hold W. Yeah, because there's a few areas where I've just built over caves. I've kind of tried to make the land solid as much as I can, but evidently I've not done a very good job in some places. This is prime story time. I don't know if I've got any good stories in me today. None that I particularly feel like sharing on YouTube anyway. Lest my fear of the insider info getting out, you know. What does that mean? I mean, I've got some good tea about my job, you know. The incident over the last week or so. But, well, the weekend incident, rather. But I don't really know if I can tell that story without doxing my job and all that. Nor do I particularly want to. Oh, there's a bridge coming up ahead. I need to actually be quite careful here. Mine in the craft. Oh, I forgot how much I hate doing this. Alright, turn it off. I'm not ripping my bridge out. It's a nice bridge. I don't know. I actually can't think of it. Normally I do have like a good story time for streams, but I don't think I've got one in me today. I mean, I can like hold W and also we've got pretty far ways to go to the next bridge, so I can release the keys. I can show y'all the 40k shit I've been doing. I finally started again on my brass scorpion. So he is approaching. It's very difficult one-handed. He's very big. Finally approaching completion on this bastard. Getting all the red filled in and stuff. Only to sell him in about a month's time, because, lol, I want it done before I sell it. And everything else is too far away. I mean, I've got the terrible vampire bat, actually. I started working on this geezer last night. It's a little vampire bat. I did a bad job on it, so he's getting resprayed. The skin was meant to be a lot more pale, and it's just come out fucking orange and brown. So, but can't wait to redo that later. Which, to be fair, I'm genuinely tempted after stream today. I'm not going to do it here on YouTube just because it's not like the place for it, really. I may transition the stream over after we're done here to Twitch and do some vibe painting on stream or something. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. Figurines. They are... yeah, I guess. It's a Warhammer shite. You can probably see... not really, actually. There's a shelf full of them there, and there's like 2 shelves over there. The size of that shelf is despicable. Also, hello Star, how it goes? I feel like I've got no game audio. That's because I'm zoomed out so far. Fair enough. And off. Bridge. Saved. And bam. Oh, block perfect right there. Look at that. Love to see it. How are we doing resource-wise, actually? Oh, really good, actually. We're almost out of this dirty gravel. Oh, I'm no longer driving. Whoops. Like, I'm almost out of the gravel, but we've got a really good chunk of the way. Like, we've done all of this on 1 barrel's worth, which I was expecting to have to use way more. But also, Smart, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Man, I genuinely despise making railways in this game. I actually think create the server is what did me in, because I had to do so much railway building in that place. The hellish landscape that we had to dig through. I don't think I've ever fully recovered. So you want Star to comment something and send it to you. I'm going to delete it before you can find it. I'm going to go watch my comment section like a hawk. I'm going to shadow ban Star before that you can even get a screenshot. No reason other than pure spite. For whatever... You're making my life easier? Okay, fair enough. Right. I definitely don't have enough to do all of the tunnel. Let's actually grab all the crud out of here. Crud rhymes with grug. Never listen to your mods. Oh, no, I don't worry. They can tell me to do something, and I still won't listen to them, even if it will make my life considerably easier if I do. For no reason other than for the bit. Actually, no. Do I have a waystone? Ole mole. I do. Gimme that gravel. And boop, boop. I love waystones. They're so good. Fresh batch of that, and that should do the tunnel for us. I'm genuinely actually tempted with this tunnel to build it with a train. Like, I'll put some more drills on it and then use deployers to actually place the walls down. At least for, like, the broad strokes of it. Because I feel like that will actually make my life... Wait, on. Yeah, there we go. Will actually make my life considerably easier. If I do that. I also do want to make this tunnel bigger anyway. Basically, I want to just go a block out in all directions anyway. Make it more of a 7x7 than a 5x5. Just because, like, trains fit through here, but it feels really cramped. It's not nice to drive through. Oh, they're going to fall here again, aren't they? Disappointed we're building a bridge. Look, I'm going to build a bridge later, alright? You have my word. There will be bridges built in today's stream. Maybe not that one off that little intersection where that one goes down to the tower. I'm not doing that. I'm scared of that bridge. But the other ones, yeah, sure. Maybe I'll do that other one if I'm feeling like particularly spicy and want to torture myself. They have priority, but I've built so many bridges in like the last 2 days. It's unreal. And that's not even in Minecraft. I've been playing an abhorrent amount of Ark Survival recently. My base is built over a river, so it's just all bridge. You are good. What have you done? I'm attempting to find what you've done here. Made star mod. Oh yeah, that thing that I haven't done for like weeks and or months. It's months at this point, isn't it? God damn it. That's fair. I like that I don't have the option to do that from my control panel in my own channel. Yet you can do it from mobile from a comment. Like, that's the kind of backwards ass technology that YouTube gives us. Involuntary servitude. I mean, I've been meaning to do it for ages, to be fair. On YouTube has been ruined. Real. Oh, I hate doing this. You know, I feel like the stream title is actually really apt because I was right. This is in fact a terrible idea, and I'm not enjoying it. Give me some torch. No, I want torches. Do I not have any torches? Feels bad, man. I look cozy though. I am pretty cozy, I can't lie. I'm vibing. See, like, today is going to be the other brand of Skeej stream, so, like... the last stream, everybody was ribbing me because it was, like... It was a chaos stream, where I was just like... F this. Chaos mode. And then... This stream is just I'm going to lean back in my chair, proceed to complain about everything, and then not speak for 20 minutes. So, like, there's two brands of my streams. It's either a chaos stream or a depressed, but I need to get this shit done stream. And it's one of those streams. Yeah, see this bridge? Ain't happening. Not a chance. Not doing it. Right. One thing I do want to do before we get too into decorating is I want to go and grab some tree schematics. Some custom trees and stuff. And you know what, actually, before I even do that, I'm going to fix this bit because it's right here. Because this is not great, I'll be honest. Will I actually make an effort to properly fill in said holes? Absolutely not. It's just getting filled up like this. It's getting the low effort treatment. AKA, I'm not going to place any blocks underneath this. I'm just going to vibe it. Ah! There's a whole cave here that I've not even lit up. What in there? Is that limestone right underneath my base? God damn it. The amount of times I've tried to find limestone in this world and I cannot find any, and now there's some right underneath my house. It's genuinely typical. I have unironically scoured underground for like all of this area looking for limestone. Bam, right there. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. That's actually upset me, knowing that that's been there the whole time. Let me out, please. Also, despite my best efforts, God damn it, let's try not to do that. Well, guess we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. Get it? I'm funny. Magnet. Give me those rails, please. Building a better locomotive. What's wrong with my train, man? It's the utility train. It gets the job done. What's wrong with my little dinker car? I was quite proud of him, man. What's that one vine? It's like, we buy junk. Oh man, what's wrong with my car? That's how I feel right now. Like, what's wrong with my car over here? Man, I sure hope this actually connects in the same way, because if I have to re-roll all of this, I'm going to be really upset. Yeah, it's close enough. That'll do. Actual passenger service? Oh, that ain't meant to be a passenger train. That is my building train that is used exclusively to stick rollers and or drills and or various other things on it. Just clean up the edges here. God damn it. Of course it's more. Right, that will do for now. I am going to do the decor of this stuff later. Right now, I would like to get some custom trees on the go. Of which I may... That was a loud noise. Do I have the map saved anywhere? No, I don't. Okay, I will go and grab it quickly. There is this one map that I have sworn by for ages. Let me share my screen actually for this, because it's really good. Huh? Game cap? Wait, what? There we go. This map, by Excellent on this, I have sworn by this for my custom trees for like the last 5 years. It's been out for ages. Published 8 years ago, and it still holds up as a really good tree map. Let me just tap back into the game, and then I will put it into... How have I crashed file browser? How does that even happen? Oh, never mind, we're good. Oh, it takes so long to move over because it's a big world. Blech. Give me a second. It'll be done in a sec. There we go. tree repository, put it in project crate 2, saves, paste. Thank you. Excuse me. Wemst is my... Oh, it's there. That's why. Lol. There we go. I put the wrong folder in. It was inside a folder, inside a folder. Before anybody wonders, yes, I am going to credit this world in the video because it's so good. I am not going to claim ownership of these custom trees, for they are not mine. If I could build custom trees as good as this, then you would know about it. But yeah, like, this thing is massive. It's in cave mode. Off, please. There's so many trees. But pretty much all I do is I just come into this, just kind of float around until I find something I like, take a schematic of it, bring it over. So I kind of want a combination, right? I need a combination of like oak-like trees. I really like this one actually. So I'll grab this boy. What is this? I'm gonna link it in the video description. And to be fair, I can... Why can't I access my own chat? That's so dumb. In Streamlabs, I literally can't even use my own chat. I actually have to load up the page on Chrome or like on Google and put it in the chat there. And because I'm streaming, that's my voice. Shut up, you. Paste. Bam. There you go. Do with that what you will. Actually, you know what? Just let's get rid of the sign. Is that all in? Yes. Because this one's got oak and spruce leaves. Let's go oak spruce 1. Save. Because the other nice thing about this is if you like one of the trees but you want to change it, you just take a schematic, bring it over somewhere else, and then just do like fill commands to change it over to whatever you want. Like this is another nice one actually. CAD make, send it to me, punch out. I could do that to be fair. The only thing to note as well is if you're using this map to change the trees, so like say you're, I don't know, changing, you want to do spruce, spruce leaves replace oak leaves or whatever, like that command or whatever. The way these trees are built, the leaves don't touch the logs enough to stay there, so you have to make sure you do this, where you put persistent on them, because then they act like player place leaves, and they don't like despawn over time. Because I've had it a number of occasions where I've changed the leaf type of a tree, turned around for 2 seconds while typing another command, looked back up, and half the tree is just gone, because I didn't put persistent on the leaves. And it is very annoying. Oak spruce 2 on that one. And we'll get a little ditty one just to... Oak spruce 3. And then of course we probably want to get a couple of just normal oak trees. and some spruce ones. Basically, when I kind of transition the trees through the different areas, so they match. I do like these dead ones, to be fair. They do look cool. Probably... I know they're dark oak. We could change them out to be oak, to be fair. Yeah. I like these. I don't really like the way they hang down, though, actually. I'll have a look around. It's also funny, it's actually quicker with this map. These schematic controls, yeah, they're create schematics. If you're using like Massacre or whatever, you just do it however you use that mod. I haven't used that in a while, to be fair. There's some... Oh, melon tree. Melon tree. Fuck yeah. I'm sure there is some really good dark oak trees floating around in this world somewhere. It's these ones, yeah. I really like these. Don't know how much they'll fit in with the other area. Because these are more like mangrovey. It could be kind of cool, actually. You know, the big calcitey area, to fill that with like mostly dead trees, because it kind of fits the biome a lot better. Yeah, we'll just grab a couple spruce and go from there. And I think I'll just come back to this when I need some more, or if I want any more trees types. Ooh, what's this one? I like this, actually. This is a nice tree. I like this guy. I actually like these little dumpy ones as well. Yeah, I'm gonna grab this guy, actually. I like this one. Call that oak one. And then we'll grab a couple of spruce ones as well. So like, these are alright. I like these. Maybe this one instead, the smaller one. Go spruce one, and then we also probably want to grab a couple of taller, spindlier ones. Yeah, these. Spruce 2. And then we'll grab... I want one really big one for like the center of the calcite area, I think. Like a giga tree. So I think this guy. Yeah. Spruce. Big. Did I make them? No. This map I downloaded. But I am going to credit it and all. I'll grab this guy as well. Mine's spruce 2 or spruce 3? I think it's spruce 3, right? I don't know. And then actually, just for good measure while we're here, we'll grab a couple of dead trees, because I do like those. I mean, to be fair, I could just put the... what map is it? Yeah, if you just, in fact, pin that tree one, that'll do. I'll just put it as the pin comment for the stream. Hello, control button. I could just actually take the tree schematics I've got and just not put the leaves in the thing and just tell it to build, even if it's missing blocks. But I'll grab a couple one, just in case. Don't think you can pin? I think you can. I've done it. I swear I've done it. I've seen it done before. This one looks good. Make sure it's all in, and we'll go dead too. It's for paid for messages? Huh, weird. That was a good crack. See if I can... Oh, yeah, that came through. Oh. They were some good cracks, to be fair. I felt good about those. Crack your back every time. It is quite satisfying when you get it first time, I can't lie. Right, schematic. I should realistically have enough wood for most of this. It's going to be the leaves that'll be a bit painful. We'll go with what's oak one? I actually can't remember what half of these are. Oh, it's a little stumpy guy. Yeah, I guess we'll put him like here. Back, maybe there. I don't really know what I want to fill this area with. I think probably a bigger tree. And then we'll make like a little just nice area here. Like if I were to... Oh, that's not going to work actually. I can't do that without free cam on. I just can't... I want to fly around and see how it looks overall. So, you know what? F y'all. I'm creative in it. Just to fly around because I still haven't installed FreeCam. If it's just to place this, I just want to get like the angle right on it. So it just feels kind of off there. If I could do this in FreeCam, I would. Maybe we have to bring it like right up here. Yeah, I think like right here, because then it... Because basically my big issue right now is, so like, when you look here, I know the tree farm isn't the most exciting thing in the world. Also, hello Nightmare, how's it going? But it does fill the gap between these two buildings. Whereas you look at this, and it's just natural forest and then sky. So like having that there is really going to fill out that space, especially. Like up here is going to look so much more full. And being all the different leaf types, it's quite interesting to look at too. I just want the exact spot. How do I feel about that? Because then when you come over here, I don't really like where this is. It looks good from over here, but not there. Do like a little hill, like... Because the plan is, I think I'm going to make like a little pond area around the back. Like here is going to be like a pond and a little bit of like farmy land type thing. It's like if that's there, but this is all base stuff. I'm not too... Yeah, like the old world. Like essentially one of my one of my favorite bits of like one of the first Project Create worlds was this area. So like in my starting screen, I had this little pond area around the back, and I want to do something similar to that again. Probably not with all the crazy colors of the trees, but like that kind of thing, I think would look good. So we'll dump that out. We'll do this tree first. Right, what do we need? Oak fence and just a crap load of leaves, really. I mean, the wood is no problem. I can make loads of that. On the new update, not yet. I think that is something I will do soon, because this video coming out will be episode 5 of the series, which is kind of like a mini milestone, I guess. So maybe for episode 6, create 6, it writes itself. They're not compatible. I just haven't updated the pack. When I made the pack, it was in the old version, so I don't want to risk the literal implosion of everything of trying to update it. Yeah, not corrupted for 5 whole episodes. Let's go all in and destroy it for episode 6. Sounds good. Well, now let's go, dear. Why do I feel like I know that name? I mean, like, I know you've been in chapter 4, but like, I feel like I know you from somewhere. The name is just ringing a bell. Right, that and that are done. Just so many leaves. You know what? I'm gonna make a hoe for this. When did I begin my channel? Well, I can tell you actually. Oh, I can't. Oh, why is my phone like all the way up my arse? Let's find out how long. Maybe from the Create community. I thought you were like a creator. Wait, are you in our Discord, dude? Usually lurk. Yeah, are you in the creators Discord? Have I just been absolutely blind to your presence? No, you're not. Swing me a friend request on Discord. I'll add you to the group of other creators if you want. Let's go in. Starting a Minecraft server this week. Nice. Make sure to tell them that the only tutorial channel that is good is mine. I didn't. Yeah, good. That'd be awesome. Yeah, dude. There's loads of people in there now, actually. Although, not that any of us ever talk in there. I post in there about once a month, and it's something like, "Holy moly, is Skeej actually uploaded a video?" To which Stam says something mildly like, I can't think of the word, mildly sarcastic. To which I will respond with something equally sarcastic, and then that's about it. It's normally how it goes. What mods are in the pack? Oh, just so many. The link's in the description if you want to check it out. Oh, this needs charging too. Such a bad social platform person. To be fair, it's more of a... It's not like a super active chat. It's just really handy for like... If you're planning like group stuff and whatnot, it's a good place to see who's available and whatnot. Why is this Wait. Why is everything turned off? Uh-oh. Steam engine's running. Huh? That don't... Wait, that's running, but that's... What the f... Huh? Right, so... This is the power input, right? Yes. All of this is running. Are the crushing wheels running? Yeah, that's running. Just none of this is. It's everything on this side. These pumps are running. So wait, so what's happened to it? Why is this turned off? Oh. There's a... Huh? Why are these disappeared? And there's a shaft missing there. That's so weird. That's all... That's going the wrong way. Oh, no, it's not his fault. Lol. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot to put all these in here. Yeah, well, I'll just do that. That makes it easier. Yeah, that's really weird. I've never seen it break stuff like that. I don't know why that happened. I used all that stuff fairly recently as well, actually, so I don't know why. No, that goes there, that goes there, and that goes there. Oh, it's got no XP in it. That would do it. No XP? Question mark? Can you also just all take a moment to appreciate the fact that I made an actual basement for all of my wiring and did not, in fact, just leave a bunch of rat tunnels underground? It's okay, there's plenty of little rat tunnels all over the place. It's just that the main basements are actually somewhat organised. Rat tunnels are fun. That is true. Now, once again, not installing pre-cam, so I'm just spectator moding. There is so much like little garbage going on. Like this, I haven't done anything. There's some good rat tunneling going on here. This is horrifying. That goes down to all of that. I'm not gonna lie, there is some shenanigans going on in this place to hook everything up that I don't want to show. This is the main line, which connects to... that, which is also broken now, actually. Why is that broken as well? I better not actually do that. I'm going to put myself back where I was. I'm just flying around with a spectator at this point. It's one thing, like, I know technically, like, free cam and spectator are the exact same thing. At least in my mind they are, but if I'm going to use spectator, I at least try and put myself back where I was when I started. Which I think was, like, over here. So I'm not just, like, flying through walls and stuff for no good reason. You at least started changing the floor in yours. I mean, yeah. I at least try and put my redstone and stuff, especially on a different kind of block. Normally terracotta, just so I don't eviscerate it. Right, I need to destroy the local, like, leaf population. Where can I go to do that? Over there looks pretty good, actually. Have I got any random ass, like, waystones down somewhere that I can go to? Why Where's my warpstone? Yeah. What we got? Mangrove's not that helpful. None of these are that helpful. I guess that's somewhat far out. That's actually not helpful at all. Alright, I'm just going to run in a direction for a few hundred blocks and then start ripping shit up. I'm going to head that way. That looks good. Actually, do I have my magnet on me? Yes. I did not pick up my thing. So y'all should like the stream. That is true. You. Right there, yeah. You. Like the stream. Thanks. Give me that engagement and all that shit. Do I know what it does? Not really. Do I know that it's minutely beneficial to the stream, which will garner absolutely 0 views after I've published it? After this has gone out? Probably. I don't know. But, you know. Do it. Because it's there, and buttons are fun to push. I'm good at my job. Ooh, what is this? I mean, it's silver, so I've looted it. Wait, no, I haven't. Oh, book. That's actually really helpful. Books are like gold dust in this world. I have none of them. Yeah, I always need them. Yeah, this place looks good. Sure, we'll go with this. So. Oh, that's just rude, isn't it? Do. Feel pressured to punch the button? Good. Because something will happen if you don't. I don't know what that something is, but something will happen. You'll boost my serotonin, like, ever so slightly, if you do. How many stacks of leaves did this thing say I needed? Oh, I brought it with me. Good. That's helpful. That's 6... No, that's the wrong one. 12 stacks! Oh my... This is why I don't make custom trees. I am the worst manipulator, that is true. You see, that's the difference between, like, when I stream on here on YouTube, right? I have to moderately behave myself because, like, this is my main platform. But when I stream on Twitch, it's like, subscribe, follow me, or, like, and then just some various threat of violence and or horrifying consequence. Which I don't really do here on YouTube. Like, I'm actually somewhat of a functioning human being. Oh, that's a lie, actually. I'm not. Basically, I don't threaten my audience on YouTube, whereas I definitely do on Twitch. Bunch of cretins that they are. I like that so far I have achieved almost none of the goals that I've set out to do today. Like, sure, I've actually paved most of the railway. Have I done any decoration? No, because I need 12 stacks of oak leaves. Because I hate myself like that. Yippee! I love custom trees. I also don't know why I'm actually avoiding cutting down the birch trees, because I do actually need birch leaves as well, so I should probably also be getting those. Wow. I'm also really glad that I remembered that you can use a Silk Touch hoe to gather leaves, because I was fully prepared to make about 70 pairs of shears. So, you know what? Good job, me. I'm also not going to cut down any of the stems for these trees, so we're just going to have a Herobrine forest, and that's going to be it. I want people to come into my world, right, when I release a world download. Stumble across this area, and then have a moment of panic because they think they've installed From the Fog. Or something like that, or whatever that mod's called. That's the goal, basically. So you have a story time? Oh no. The grill? What do you mean, the grill? Drills, Silk Touch stone and leaves. Yeah, that does suck. I'm sure there is an add-on that fixes that. There's an add-on for everything now. Oh, my inventory is full. Right. Do I have enough leaves for this tree? Spruce 369. Yes, plenty. Oak 664. No, I need more of those. Okay, birch. Birch leaves. Probably not if I can't see them on the list. There they are. 80. No, need more birch. Hello, birch tree. Goodbye, birch tree. I mean, I'm going to need more anyway, so I might as well just get loads. Terralith, yes, indeedy. I'm going to have a real fun time updating this pack to create 6.0, I can't lie. It's going to be... oh, it's going to be a bad time. I don't even know if I want to at this point. Well, no, I do want to, because Create 6.0 is sick. I love the little packages. Chain conveyors, my beloved. So good. However, it's still going to be a pain in the ass. Using Nullscape. They have. It's made by the same people. So the guys that did Terralith, they are the ones that also did Nullscape. There's another one as well for the Nether called Incendium, and they all look incredible. The only downside is that I found that Incendium causes issues, to say the least. It has destroyed an old server of ours before. Something in Incendium just really does not like literally any other mod. Which sucks, because it looks incredible. This is really satisfying, I hope you know this. I hope it's as satisfying to watch as it is for me. Right, that'll do for now. I can't be asked to go and get in more leaves. Do I have... Waystone? No. I was gonna say I really should have put one out here as a... Another one, yeah, it looks really good. Spam click. Spam harder. Let's put a stack upgrade in here, just because why not? Sod it. Leaves. Now, do I have default schematic cannon build speed? How is that not enough birch leaves? Fucking bite me. I hate this game sometimes. And ice. Yeah, ice is a good one as well, to be fair. There we go. Gunpowder. Do I even have gunpowder? Yes, loads. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh no. Have I just eviscerated part of my ass by accident? I think. Whoops. That feels bad. I'll fix that in a minute. Don't replace solid blocks, thank you. Right, let's fix this all while that builds. Oh, man. That's really inconvenient. I missed the encased fans by millimeters. Oh, I missed the blaze burners too, thank God. Yeah, this is the bit that didn't have any blaze burners. It's only those two. I think I actually got really lucky with that. I've managed to miss everything vital. Do I not? Wow, no spruce trapdoors. Okay, fair enough. Don't need moss carpets, that'll do for there. Oh, that looks good. I like it. Now the question is, do I have enough leaves for the second tree? Probably not. To be fair, one thing we could do is I could just attach an abhorrent amount of mechanical harvesters to the tree farm. Why didn't I just get the leaves off here, actually? Sometimes my smartness is not as large as I would hope. I could have just grabbed the leaves from, like, right there. Oh well. Is this almost done? Should be almost done, right? Ugh. I need to go to the toilet, but I also want to set off this other tree before I go. Not that that one's going to take very long. I also may turn down the schematic cannon speed after this, because this feels quite egregious. You know what, I might also actually go and finally install FreeCam at this point. I actually do kind of want it now. Alright, surely you're nearly done now. How many more leaves can there be? I finished being petty? I don't know. Yippee! Right, do I have enough stuff for this? No. F. Alright, well these trees here are now being sacrificed. Do, do, do. Tree farm, I don't need that many though. I need like 2 stacks, so this should do it. Oh, man. I always forget how annoyingly tall these trees are. What's the terrible idea? Building a railway, as always. Right, 2 stacks on 4. That'll do it. Alright, check again, just to be sure. Yes. Have to re-pillar. Oh, it's just the worst. Sometimes I don't break the very bottom block of the tree. Like, I just leave one on the ground. Like this. On the off chance that when I eventually need to pillar up for that last block, it's the perfect height. But it never works. I always leave one block, and then I go, and I still have to pillar up 2 more anyway. It's really upsetting every time it happens. I actually really like this little stumpy tree. I might build quite a few of these. But yes, anyway, once this tree is done, which will be any minute now, I am going to go and take a... Is this paused? Yes. I'm going to go take a quick 5-minute break. I'm going to go to the toilet and make myself a drink, because I have been yapping for an hour and a half and my throat hurts. So, I will BRB. Yeah. 1. Let's throw that up, I'm sure. You know what? No, sod it. I'm just going to leave it like this. I'm just going to let you stare at some things. What else? What can I put in front of the camera? Godfrey. Godfrey is going to watch the stream. He will be... I'm at least going to mute. Yeah. BRB, folks. I do not know what has happened, but my headphone cable has somehow wrapped itself around my chair. I heard myself through my phone. That was weird. How the fuck have I done this? How does it go all the way round the chair? This is under the wheel. How have I done this? Right. Hello, my son. Thank you for your service. He will remain there. I will adjust the camera back to where it should be. Probably still in the wrong place, but we'll roll with it. Oh, actually, while I'm here, let's move that back. Is Godfrey a whale shark? I like how he's just Godfrey now, because, yes, he is. He's a chunky boy. Right, let's just scoop that up a bit more. There we go, that'll do. You know, I think I've realised why my coffee was cold last time, because I made this without putting any milk in it. And the milk that was in the tiny remainder of my last cup was enough to make this cup acceptable. So I think I just put way too much milk in it, not gonna lie. Good shit. Favourite animal? He is goofy. I do like him. Whenever I'm sat playing games like on my own, I sit him here on my chest because he's like a weighted blanket. That just shook my whole camera. That was scary. I sit and like play my PC like this with him here. He is my emotional support animal for when I inevitably get angry at whatever I'm doing. Right, let's get rid of that. In fact, you know what? I'm going to put this back on. And I'm going to change it to... just going to put that there. Oh, just move my camera. Whoops. In fact, no, I'm going to make it really small, and I'm just going to put it like right there. Yeah, there we go. That'll do. Right, progress, actual progress, yes. I do actually want to achieve some things in the stream today. That's really aggravating. When did I take off my hoodie? Literally as I was walking into my office. Let's put all this away. So one of the other things I want to do is make like a custom recipe for tough. That is something I need to do because this is all I have. Yeah, I'm going to do that now, actually, because I do need tough for this. And I don't get it naturally in my world. The stuff that I found has been exclusively from Create Resource Geodes. And I don't want to spend the next hour looking for another one of them. So instead, I'm going to spend that hour writing a custom recipe, which shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. I just need to remind myself how to bloody do this. Samurai ship crafting. Misc recipes is probably the one I want. Yeah, so this is all my custom recipe stuff. So I've got crushing prismarine back into shards, and then crushing prismarine shards and crystals into lapis. We just got some... Oh yeah, my green text tells me what they do, actually. My andesite sheet conflict hack job, yeah, that scans. I think a lot of this is quite old, actually, because these are using some mods that aren't even in the pack. We'll add a section, we'll go, this was tough to work out how to do. So I've used quite a weird way of writing this. Create, I think it's mixing I want. Annoying to get. Yeah. What I need actually, so we had some custom I've got full permission to do this, by the way. I'm because I helped do a lot of it. Create the server. Do I have it saved still actually? I don't think I have things saved anymore. Give me a second now. I don't have it in my history either. Okay. Because I can't remember how you do fluids as part of a recipe. Because I know I can do, like, you can mix stuff. But I can't remember how to do multiple stuff. Like, I'm not great with actually writing the recipes themselves. Like, I kind of got the vibe like this. I could do it as a sequenced assembly, but that feels really weird to do. Or yeah, I could just use extractors. But I kind of want it to be a mixing recipe. I don't really want to get a whole extra mod for it. Also, in this lighting, my hair looks really ginger and it's really upsetting me, actually. I feel like this is making me want to re-dye it because I look really ginger. Yeah, fuck it. Alright, I'm just going to download the mod because I really can't be asked to work out how to write code right now. Where we are. Stuff. No, that's not what I want. Create it's extruder, isn't it? Mechanical extruder, this is the guy. I don't understand what this means. See, this is what worries me, though. It says, used to generate any block. Oh, only contains basic recipes. Okay, so it's set up in a way that you can add more. Fair enough, alright. It means I've got to reload the whole pack and that takes forever. Also, hello, Flops. How goes it, dude? Right. Let's hope that this has not just made the pack explode. It shouldn't do. It should be alright. I like that it stayed on that screen, actually. Boop, boop. There we go. Oh, look at that! It's fucking broken! Requires crate 6.8. God damn it. Alright. Guess we're gonna use an older version, because this is on the wrong one. I don't even remember what version of Create I've got in here. Right, what version of Crate do I have? Because I actually need to know that. Crate, I'm on 5.1J. I bet. So, 5.2, there's actually... This doesn't go back to the version of Crate I'm even on. Wait, this was like 2 years ago. Oh no. I don't think this works with the version of Crate I'm using. Uh-oh. I'm going to try this one because it's got the most downloads. If this don't work, then F. Alright. Guess we're going to just, like, not do that, I suppose. Let's see if this even loads. Then again, it's actually loading this time. It's not kicked me into a thing, so. Please work. Please work. I've never used this mod before as well, so I don't actually know how this works. As far as I'm aware, it's just like a replacement for a mechanical drill, so it won't cause as much lag. But then again, they fixed that in the newest update because thing here. Oh, so you gotta run? No problem. Yeah, dude, if you add me on Discord, find me however you please. I'll add you to the creators chat. I'm the admin in it, so they can't tell me no. I can add whoever I want. It's the perks of being the one that made that group, is that I can just add people and just like nothing you can do about it. Cry about it. I'm the owner of this Discord. Right. Well, it's loaded. I hope you added the right person. I don't think I've had anything. I have not had any friend requests. So... Oh, you're in my Discord now? Okay, hang on. Let me actually just put game cut back on. Yep. Okay, when I tab out, I want you to do that. There we go. Someone new got a friend. That's true. Love that. Members. There you are. I'll add you. Invite to server. Creators. There you go. Cool. There you go, I sent you an invite. Punctually you're working, wish you the best of streams. Thank you. And next stream. Yeah, dude. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. I'll catch you whenever. Right, yes, boulders. That's what I was doing. Mechanical extruder. I should have the things to make this, right? I have no andesite casings. Life is nothing but an endless stream of misery. The turnaround is so quick. Make these for me because I don't want to do it. Thank you. Let's make a few. I have no glasses. Wait, no glass. Okay. Well, I mean, that can be fixed. Ah, magnet. There we go. Right, so how does this work then? So, uses rotational force, that's fine. Generation depends on side and below blocks. Okay. Can be attained by a right click. Right. Yeah, so you put shit next to it. Do I need something specific for different things? Like, does this have, like, recipes? It does. Okay. So blue ice and lava, soul soil makes special. That. How do you differentiate lava and stone, though? I guess it has a filter. There's no tough recipe in this. That's literally why I downloaded the mod. Why are you like this? Oh yeah, there is a filter, okay. Oh, I literally downloaded this to get the tough recipe, and it doesn't have a tough recipe. I'm going to commit crimes of probably the violence or arson related areas. I'm displeased with this. Back to fucking Visual Studio Code I go, because rage. No, I'm just gonna go with what I have. If I can make like a few boulders with this, so be it. I will suffer my way through VS Code later this evening. Right. How do you build a boulder? Guess we'll just like throw some blocks down. I'll try and be a little bit conservative with stuff, like, and not fill the interior as much. I'll get a couple of slab and stair action going on. Maybe a couple of stairs as well, actually. I do actually, I guess I have quite a bit there that I can change back. Also, I have only just noticed now that this whole stream has been daytime. I've not slept once. I forgot that when I was recording the other day, I turned off the daylight cycle so my time-lapse would look good. Because that's one thing I always forget to do. And it is just now becoming apparent to me that I did, in fact, not turn the daylight cycle back on. That is mildly concerning. However, LOL, don't care. It's better than the last world, to be fair. I think I had the daylight cycle off for about 100 hours of game time. And it wasn't until like 3 months later I realized, I was like, you know, it's not been nighttime for about 4 weeks. I should probably check if daylight cycle's still off. Also, this looks like an acceptable boulder. Sure. Yeah, this is the kind of thing I want to do. I just kind of want to go along the line and just lay some crap down. I guess actually I'll use this stone as a template. And we'll go through and make it look nice afterwards. Maybe not next to the tree, actually. One there, sure. Add a little splattering there. Big rock here. Yeah, definitely. This is a good rock spot. Maybe a smaller one. And then another big boy right here. Honestly, this would probably look fine, even with just plain stone like this. Because, like, you're going to be flying through here with a train. You're not actually going to be focusing that much on what's here. But I want it to at least look semi-okay. And I also kind of want to change up, like, the style between the biomes and stuff. So, like, obviously the forest is going to have custom, like, oak trees and boulders and stuff, but then maybe the other areas will have more, I don't know, other crap. Something different going on. Maybe like we'll use a different style for the boulders and whatnot. Oh, this is some janky land here. That can be fixed. Not that anyone's ever going to literally see this, but, you know. Andesite. Maybe a bit of that action. Sure. And then we'll go like maybe that there. Any tough slabs? Yeah. Put one of them there. And it's like slab there. Sure. I'm not gonna like put too much thought into this, honestly. I'm just gonna kind of wing some crap on the ground and that'll do. These are just like small little world building details that honestly you will probably not notice even in the videos, but I'll know that I'll feel good when I drive past them. It looks so nice. Maybe like that. Sure. I'll do this bit, and this bit can literally, I guess we'll just do like that. Small boulder. The only downside to building like this is that I need about 17 million different block types in my inventory, which is never a good time. I can't wait to have like 4 tough slabs and 4 andesite slabs in my vault till the end of time that I will literally never use again. But I'm too much of a hoarder in this game to throw them out. Because when you have a digital storage system, why throw anything out? Because I know that one time in about 6 months when I need specifically 3 andesite stairs, and I open the thing up to go, oh wow, I have specifically 3 andesite stairs in here, I will be incredibly pleased with myself. I'll be like, yes, this is why I do this. However, until that day, my storage will forever be doomed to be full of random blocks. Like, stairs. Hang on, let's just search stairs. Why do I have 4 smooth sandstone? 4 brick? Like, why do I have any of this? Who knows? I don't need it. I will probably not use it for a very long time, but I refuse to throw it out. What's the beef with free cam? See, a while ago, I feel like I do actually need to explain this story now, because I feel like it's been going on for that long that people don't actually know why the free cam beef exists. Basically, somebody came into chat on a stream a while ago, and they were giving me lip about the fact that I hadn't installed free cam in the pack yet, because at the time I couldn't be bothered to go and install it. I was like, I don't want to tab out the game and install it and do all that crap. Even though I've literally just done that to install Mechanical Extruder mod, at which point I should have just also downloaded FreeCam. But somebody told me to do it. And they started getting really, like, antsy about it, and they were like, Skeej, just fucking download FreeCam, dude. And I was like, no. Because now you've told me to do something, And I have a really toxic trait that when somebody demands something from me, I will just not do it. Even if that thing will actively improve my day or whatever I am currently doing at that time, because it has been demanded of me, I just will not do it. Out of principle of not liking being told what to do. So that one guy has forever doomed this world to not have FreeCam installed. Do I have Copycat? Yes, I do, but I also don't have an enormous amount of zinc to like be doing that with. Otherwise, yes, I absolutely would do that. If I had the zinc to back that plan up, I would absolutely be doing that. But unfortunately, I do not. Get it? Don't tell me what to do, sickness. Yeah, real. And it's so fucking childish. That's the thing. That's what makes it funny to me. Is because I know I'm being an arse. And I know I'm actively making my life more difficult with a lot of these situations. But I'm just gonna choose to not do it out of principle because it's funny. That and rage bait is a real thing. The amount of comments I get on videos saying, Skeej, why didn't you just do it this way? It's like, I didn't do it that way to make you angry, so you would comment. Yeah, it's good. Yeah, but if you ask me to do something real polite, like, you know, and you're actually a human about it, sure. It's like, Skeej, you know, FreeCam would just make your life so much easier. And you're making your day worse by not installing it. I'd go, yeah, you're probably right. I'll do it when I log off the stream. And I will probably then go and do it, if I don't forget. But it's because of that one guy. It's too late now, yeah. But that one guy, he's forever doomed this world to never have FreeCam. Oh, you know what, actually, I just had a thought. You can put girders on rails, right? Because I remember doing this in CTS, where I put girders underneath the rails. Yeah, and I know it goes into the ground there, but it bridges that gap without having to do the whole like placing slabs and crap underneath it, and it does look good. It just fills out that space ever so slightly. Not enough pavement blocks. Ugh. There. I do actually use a lot of girders, so that was not a waste to craft 4 stacks of them. But that does look good. I like. Nice. Okay, so that's that kind of area done. I would like to put more kind of custom trees along here. So let's grab our schematics. And the cannon. I'm going to need to get more leaves for this, I know it. I really like that little stumpy tree, the oak one. This guy. I don't want it to kind of hang over the track too much though, so if we put one here, I almost don't mind as well the way it cuts into the other trees here. It just looks like it's a natural part of the landscape, which I actually quite like. I'm not going to worry too much about this. because I'm not going to cut these down. I think that's good. It also reduces the amount of leaves I need together, actually, to be fair. So, you know, got that going for me. And let's get the clipboard. Here, I'll clear both of these off. Yeah, that's not too bad. It's just wood, which I have loads of. I can make loads of. Done. And now is the time where I need to gather 600 million oak leaves. So, backpack, hello. Pick up upgrade on. Flaming baby zombie behind me that I'm just not gonna deal with. And yeah, we'll go and wait, grab this. Eviscerate the tree farm for some leaves. How much did I need for one of those trees, actually? It's like 5 stacks. I'm going to try and get more so I can do a bunch of these without having to run back and forth. Where did I put my food? Did I put it in here? Did it go in here? Yeah. Right. Tree time. I reckon I can park on my way up there. So it's scaffold. Absolutely. Easy. I'm not gonna lie, this has taken me longer than expected. Mostly because of that half an hour of just dicking around. But my plan was never to finish this project today. It was just to get it underway. This will probably be... I'll probably do another stream working on this after the video's gone live. Because basically I just wanted to get some of the decoration done. Because I recorded a time-lapse of building the majority of the railway. But even at max speed, like my editing software at least, only goes to 100%, 100 times, sorry. And even then, all the footage I recorded was still like 2 minutes long, which for a time-lapse is it's really long. I didn't want it to be any more than a minute, really. So I'm hoping my editors can do some magic to kind of cut that down a bit, or at least make it interesting for the full 2 minutes that it runs. Yeah, because I already did that. I didn't want to record any of this stuff because it was already getting way too long. Also, this is really satisfying having the ring like this in the middle. But yeah, I just wanted to get a bit done so I can kind of show it off in the video and say, it's like, yeah, this is what it's going to be like. You know, we've done this test patch, and then over the next few days or however long, I'll be working on this to finish it up, and we'll show it off when it's done. Blah, 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 you know, the drill. It'll be one of those background projects, basically, while I work on the other stuff. How many stacks of leaves was that, actually? Let's take a look. Okay, that was like about 10 stacks, so I should do a tree or two. It should comfortably do 2 of these at least. I do just need to go through and plant a bunch of saplings here and kind of bring the natural forest look back. So I don't like how empty this space is. I do also want to do some like little buildings and whatnot. Like little Easter eggy kind of stuff as you're driving past. One thing I definitely want to put in, which I think would be really funny, is I want to build the Shrek toilet somewhere along the line. Like build a little camp and then just put the Shrek toilet next to it in a really innocuous place. Just because I think that will be really funny. Don't replace solid blocks, don't skip, and go. Why did that come through? Huh? Discord noise? I should be on streamer mode. Why is that disabled? Huh. Put that back on. Live stream mode? Yeah. I should have been. I was earlier. Stretch. Do y'all like my Krispy Kreme shirt, by the way? It's very comfortable, actually. I dread to show it on my back, looks like, because it is uncomfortably sweaty right now. Should brag about my new scarf. Y'all will be glad to know that Mitch has become a grandma and has learned to crochet and has crocheted this small thin blanket / scarf, and it's going to probably become my new stream attire. Where do we want another one of these? Probably, actually, right here would be a really good spot. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Okay. Push it back a little bit to there. And then we'll obviously just have to do a bit of work around it. I think I should have everything for this, right? Yeah, easy. It's going to be about 300 leaves per tree, right? So, how much is in here? We can probably get another one, actually, out of this. So yeah, actually, let's start lining another one up. Or I may actually, let's grab a different kind of tree. What else we got in here? I could put a dead tree down, actually. That would look interesting. Maybe not a spruce one, though. What's dead too? Oh, you're big. Okay. Yeah, you're way too big. Never mind. What do we got? We got the oak spruce trees, but these were quite big, actually, weren't they? Yeah, that's already taking way too long to load. That'd be too big. This guy. That's the one we've got at the base. That's kind of too big. About 3. Ew, that's made with jungle wood? Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I like the tree, I just don't like the fact that it's jungle wood. But that would look good there. If we cleared out a bunch of this crap. Put one, like, here. Oh, I never picked up my back tank as well, actually. Before I do that, though, actually, let's go into test world real quick. And just change that tree over to another wood type, because I don't like the jungle. Not in this area, anyway. I'm almost tempted as well. I would quite like to do a cherry tree. Which I know I've got cherry leaves now. I don't have to do the pink blocks. So I might find a tree that looks nice and then convert it into being cherry leaves. Which will be a pain in the ass to get, to be fair. I don't know where the nearest cherry trees are in my world. That's going to be fun. This takes so long to load. Yeah, welcome to my shit brick house testing world, by the way. It's actually quite a recent copy, to be fair. It's only this. Right, so That's not his spell schematic, Skeej. It was Oak Spruce 3. No, position. There. And we'll just say if I fill, I'll just go fill from here to my current position. We'll say dark oak, because I haven't done much dark oak wood. Dark oak wood, replace jungle wood. Yeah, it's instantly better. Times 7 days, so I can actually see what I'm doing here. Yeah, I like this. I might actually, you know what? Just bump up the leaves a little bit on this top canopy, because they look a bit scarce. Yeah, that already looks better, like that. Just needed a couple more leaves. Maybe actually, just for some detail, we'll add in some fancy bits. Nothing too fancy, I'm not gonna overthink this. Just gonna whack them in here and there. Just adds a bit of shape. Nice. And then we'll just grab a schematic and quill. This. Why is that all the way over there? I think that's all of it, right? Yep. We'll go dark oak 1. That'll do. Okay. I think we're getting there. And then what I'll probably do is I think I'll work on the track up to that first bridge, and then that can be the example area. Then I'll do the rest on another stream and or in off time or whatever. It'll happen eventually. Because I don't really know what I want to do with the calcite area yet, which is annoying because that's like the biggest part of the entire thing. Like, this bit's relatively easy because it's all forest and crap. But, yeah. I want to just basically come through and clean up a lot of these edges and stuff. No, I want the schematic, don't I? Going the wrong way. I also want my back tank. Which, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just gonna come through the wall. No one will ever know. I really need to put a back door on this, to be fair, because like the amount of times I come in from like this side when I'm working on something and I don't have a way in, I might replace a set of these millstones with a doorway, just so I can have a back door in this place. Because I might actually put some stuff back here as well in future. Right, schematic. That's where I'm going. Right, we need to get rid of these trees. I must admit, Extendo Grip is really good for this. This is one of the many occasions I found where I'm like, oh, I actually really like the Extendo Grip now. I didn't used to like it very much. It's because I never really had a use for it. I was like, what's the point in this? But now I get it. Extendo Grip gang all the way. Right. Oh, I'm putting it there. Oh. That's also the wrong schematic. We want dark oak 1. Or when movie night? I'm nearly done here, I think. Adding a few more trees and some decor, and then I think we'll be good. I don't really know where to put this tree, actually. I liked it up here, but now I feel like that's just a weird spot. Maybe down here? I really like this angle when you come in like this. Ooh, that looked better rotated, actually. I really like the way it hangs over. Like there. Unless, oh, what if we rotated it to be like that? No, I think that's the angle. And how does it look from this side? Not great, actually. That looks okay from that angle. And then that looks good from there too. Okay, we'll go with that. Right, material list. What do we need? Probably everything under the sun. Not too bad, actually. I got loads of spruce leaves. Dark oak. I should actually have some fences. Oh, I think that's everything. Let's check. Yes, good. Build. While that's going, I will fix the ground underneath it. Do not have any grass to do this, unfortunately. It will have to grow itself. Wait, can't you... You can actually make grass blocks in Create, right? You can spout them. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, that's good to know. I will keep that in mind. Why have you stopped? Out of gunpowder? Oh no. I've been saving all my gunpowder in this world for this very moment when I knew I was going to be doing a bunch of custom trees. Now, I don't have nearly the resources to do this. I'm not going to go and get the leaves for it today because I just don't want to do that right now. However, big spruce, I think. Probably going to put it around this area, this turning. I think I want it to go like, I don't know, maybe down here? Yeah, I think like down in this lake. Because then it doesn't tower too much over everything else, but as you come past, you can look down and see it in all its glory. Probably that angle, yeah. Just out of curiosity, I want to see how many leaves it is. I don't think it's going to be as much as I think, to be fair. Because it's mostly solid wood. It's not bad. It's only 2 stacks. I need to clear the area and stuff way more before I do that though, so I'm going to overwrite it for now. I do want to start putting in some spruce trees though, like in this area. Because, you know, we are starting to get to the spruce biome here. Why did I pick this one? I don't like that tree. That does not look good. Maybe we'll put that one there. Do I have the stuff? Yes. Then build. Go for it. Okay. Cool. So, if we... I know I'm going to use spectator for this, but ignoring this area, this bit especially, I think we've really started to get to what I wanted. Like, if we just take a slow flight through on the cinematic camera. You know, as you come through, you get the custom trees, you get the boulders. And then when you come round, like, you're going to come through this part. It'll probably open out a bit, and then you'll get to here, and you'll just see this giant towering spruce tree. It's going to be so cool when it's done. This cluster probably needs to go, as well as this cluster here. I do want to make some kind of, like, overhead things to go on the tracks, maybe to, like, frame this area. But I'm going to design those in creative, I think, before the next video and or stream. But I think we have done decent today. I think I've done more than I think I have, because I know I've done all of this. I wish I'd done this bridge today, actually. I should have done that first, but oh well, that can wait. The bridges aren't too bad. They'll probably only take me like 20 minutes to build it. Not exactly using a complex design, because I don't want to spend 17 hours on this railway. But yeah, I really like what we've done here, I think. So, that will probably do it for today. And I know I mentioned earlier about potentially transferring over to Twitch and doing some painting. I don't think I'm going to do that today. My voice hurts because I have been a yapping for quite some time. So I think I'm going to leave things there. So thank you all very much for watching, and you can enjoy my suffering as I realise everything I've just done has gone back into the backpack. Blech. Alright, fellas. See y'all next time. Don't know when the video is coming out.